Rome didn't rely on hype speeches to turn men into gladiators. It relied on contracts, discipline, and a promise no one should have to make. It was called the Sacramentum Gladiatorium, the gladiator's oath. Ancient sources preserve its core, and it is chilling in its simplicity. The recruits swore to endure being burned, bound, beaten, and killed by the sword. This was not metaphor. It was a legal and psychological framework. By taking the oath, a man accepted that his body could be punished, branded, confined, and, if required, destroyed. The oath didn't threaten violence. It normalized it. That is why the sacramentum matters. Gladiators were not just fighters. Some were enslaved or condemned criminals. Others were volunteers, free men crushed by debt, drawn by money, fame, or the dangerous prestige of the arena. The oath was the point of no return, the moment when a man stopped being an individual with a weapon and became part of a system. It likely happened inside the ludus, the training school, under the authority of the lanista, the man who owned and managed the fighters. Think of it as the opposite of a heroic vow. A soldier's oath binds you to defend the state. A gladiator's oath binds you to suffer on schedule for an audience. And here is the uncomfortable truth. The sacramentum did not create mindless victims. It created professionals. Once inside the system, skill mattered. Reputation mattered. Survival mattered. Gladiators trained relentlessly. They developed fighting styles. They learned to perform violence with precision and restraint. The oath enforced obedience. But inside that obedience, fighters still fought for agency. To win, to earn fan support, to receive better treatment, and sometimes to buy freedom. That tension is the real story of the arena. Rome did not want random slaughter. It wanted disciplined danger, violence managed by rules, referees, and sponsors. So when you imagine the amphitheater, don't start with the roar of the crowd. Start with a quiet room in a training school, a raised hand, a promise no one should have to make, and a society that turned that promise into entertainment.